Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another CWE live from Sault Ste. Marie 17th anniversary tour starting here in January. We are live in Sioux Blaster right now. Thank you for joining us for this action-packed event. We are going to have a lot going on. I am super excited for this.
Sault Ste. Marie, how are you tonight? Ready to get the Undertaker to come for total the audience. So CWE, this go for the evening, as always, the Apollo 2 Steiner, ladies and gentlemen. Your first contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Oh my God. Top two. 190 pounds. Yeah, two. You suck! You suck! You suck! Join your girlfriend.
And the crowd here already riled up. This is going to be a raucous show.
Well, 100%. I mean, Ronnie Attitude, as he makes his way into the ring, he's already got the ire in the crowd, as you just seen.
I guess he said it best. Attitude is everything. Here we are with our opening contest. Kamikaze, always a fan favorite here in Sault Ste. Marie, and well, literally everybody goes.
And the bell sounds that we are ready for action.
Kamikaze looking for the adoration of the fans, but so is Ronnie Attitude, and I mean, he got a couple claps there.
Oh yeah, there were a few out there.
Kamikaze, though, definitely getting the louder of the pops.
This time, you're going to cheer me.
Everything turned to booze there.
collar and elbow to start things off here.
Little roundabout just go.
Neither man giving an inch right now.
Beautiful reversal. Kamikaze just wrenching on that arm and holding on to it.
Not letting go.
Another follow through.
I got to think the more that Ronnie tries to roll through it, the more pain it would add to his arm. With Kamikaze rolling with him.
Quick 1 count there.
Athleticism of Kamikaze coming into play as he's knocked down Ronnie Attitude. Ronnie's on the outside of the ring now.
Well, sometimes you just need that little break and a breather.
Oh, yeah.
This crowd really trying to give the gears to Ronnie Attitude.
You got to wonder if that's going to play a factor later on in this contest.
Can't let it get into your head. The Attitude tried there and failed. Kamikaze just totally with the upper hand throughout this entire matchup so far.
Yeah, right now it looks like Kamikaze's got.
And there's the attitude that we see from Ronnie Attitude. Ronnie's not happy at all, asking for a timeout here. There's no timeouts in wrestling.
I can't even think of a time where there ever was a timeout in pro wrestling.
Deuce Diamond doing his job, though. He was at a 7 count. Oh, wow. Here we thought Kamikaze was going to knock out Ronnie Attitude. Ronnie decided to spit water in his face. Blinded Kamikaze. I mean, water hurts when you get it in your eyes.
You're not lying about that, especially when you're in the shower and it gets in your eyes. You're done.
Hard whip into that corner.
Hey, Ronnie!
Ronnie Attitude kind of letting the fans maybe get the best of him, interacting with them instead of making sure that he's keeping his focus on this matchup. Although right now he seems to have that upper hand.
Yeah, I got to think the more that Ronnie gets distracted by this audience, the more it's going to play for Kamikaze as the match plays on.
Ronnie Attitude pointing out to the one fan crowd that is a huge fan of Vinny Da Vinci, and telling him that Vinny sucks. But wait, I digress. Because that fan's name is Vinny. Oh, Ron maybe letting a little bit of the fans get into his head here.
And just as I said, the distraction from the crowd is playing into Kamikaze right now.
2 count on that backslide.
Kamikaze just teeing off on him right now.
Huge spine buster.
Oh,
One of the biggest signs of disrespect that you can give to anybody.
just driving those elbows in the side of Kamikaze's head here. As he's looking for a camel clutch here.
It looks as though he has it locked in. Kamikaze doing what he can, though. He is trying to fight out of this.
Trying to get the crowd riled up. And that's the energy that Kamikaze feeds off of, is this crowd.
Going back to those elbows and into that camel clutch. The crowd is just in shock here. They're silent.
And that's exactly what Ronnie Attitude has to do in this match. He's got to take the crowd out of it. Because, as I said, the crowd, Kamikaze feeds off the energy of the crowd. And if you take the crowd out of it, you can easily get a win over Kamikaze.
It's very true. Going back into that camel clutch. This time, though, what is happening? What is going on?
I think he was pulling on the long locks of Kamikaze there.
I think he undid his wrist tape, and he's choking him out.
You are totally right. That's exactly what he's doing.
Thankfully, our amazing referee, Deuce Diamond, was able to catch that, start the count, break that hold.
I'm getting behind Kamikaze here. Kamikaze is mounting a comeback. Beautiful chin breaker.
Ronnie Attitude stunned there. And missed on that flying crossbody. Kamikaze with those open fists, taking him down to the ground. And heel kick. What a set of moves.
Every time I see Kamikaze take to the air, I am just in awe.
A win for Kamikaze against Ronnie Attitude.
Thank you to the staff of Sue Blaster. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for your sponsorship and helping out the crew of OK Tire. Your next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From North Bend, Ontario, 205 pounds, in Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher Parks, a new name here in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm looking forward to this to see what this guy can do in front of a raucous crowd like this.
Yeah, this is a first time for me too, and I'm excited about both these gentlemen that are going to be in action next year.
Now, Tommy McLeod is a name that is not unfamiliar to the CWE, but I believe the first that we're seeing of him here in Sault Ste. Marie.
I think so too. But he's already got the crowd firmly behind him. They are hyped. They are ready for this match.
And so am I. This is a real treat for us here. Two guys that we have not seen before going at one-on-one inside the squared circle for us on the 17th anniversary tours, CWE.
And it's always a treat whenever we get new talent coming through the town. And I can't wait to see more of these guys already, just based off of what they did as far as their entrances go.
These two guys rolling around, trying to vie for that position. Who can get the best of this? And it looks like right now, Adam Smasher.
It's looking for the 705.
Tommy missing the 705 here in Sault Ste. Marie. Wow.
Dropped it.
What?
Very impressed here with Tommy McLeod already. Oh. Our cameras don't reach that far, but wow, I am amazed at what I just saw. Ooh. Adam Smasher only getting the 2 on that. And Tommy McLeod picking out.
And Tommy trying to sneak in with that roll up there.
Oh, big miss.
I got to imagine with Adam the Smasher being the bigger man of the two, he's going to throw a little bit of that weight around and make sure that Tommy does not take to the air, which we've already seen him do.
We haven't seen him do that, and look at that. Look at that. Standing on his hair. Adam Parks just booting, laying the boots to Tommy right now.
He's taking the crowd right out of this.
Oh my word. It's a smart way to do things. Take the bigger man down, get him down to his knees. Tommy McLeod with that flurry of kicks, onslaught of devastation, and still post to post, taking it to Adam Smasher Parks right now.
Well, Tommy going upstairs.
Fly and a miss. He flew like the entire length of that ring.
Right into the ring post here.
I mean, if you want to take somebody down, it's probably a good way to do it. Throw them into some steel.
That's another great way too with that flipping stunt.
You all saw it just as we did. Adam Smasher wins the match. Adam Smasher Parks wins that match. Fair and square.
Fair and square, but I see the rope shaking a little bit there.
Well, that's because he got up and he had to move around a little bit to get out of the ring. So they're shaking a little bit. That's all. That's all. Nothing dastardly was happening. My eyes work just fine.
We'll have to double check that one.
Well, we don't have instant replay here, so not much we can do.
Sault Ste. Marie, how we feeling? Thank you to Cafe Express and Charlie Buckle Studios, our commentary team, for supporting tonight's event. Your next contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the CWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger.
Now, this is a matchup that I've been looking forward to. Very excited to see this. Rusty Blackwell and Bobby Collins coming together to form a tag team to go after those tag team championships. How exciting is this?
This is exciting for me because in the years that I've been calling CWE, this is the first time that I'm calling a tag team championship match for the CWE.
You know what? You are correct. I didn't even realize that.
And our champions.
Danny and Derek Diggler, always the life of the party. Very cool to see them as the CWE Tag Team Champions right now.
And they're coming into this match fresh off of a very impressive performance in the Rumble to Remember back a few months back.
They had an amazing performance. They did.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see what they try to pull off against the likes of Bobby Collins and Rusty Blackwell. This is going to be a tough match for them.
Definitely will be. Beautiful CWE Tag Team Championships. Those are what are on the line here in this matchup. The Digglers doing their part, making sure that the turnbuckles are placed properly.
Well, I don't know about that. I think Deuce Diamond does a fine enough job doing that.
They're not wanting anything right now. They're not wanting anything of Rusty Blackwell.
They want Bobby Collins in the ring. I don't know if that's even a good decision.
I don't believe it is. Rusty giving them what they want. Bobby Collins making his way in here. Bobby Collins, a veteran in this business. Don't count him out.
Bobby Collins is one of those guys that you think he's taught you everything, but he hasn't.
Oh, he's never going to teach you everything that he knows. You got to keep something. Oh, in the for yourself. What just happened here? Did Rusty Blackwell ripped his hair right out? I think it looks better on Bobby, anyways.
I got to say that I don't think the hair club for men really worked out for the Double D's here.
No, it did not.
Derek running off somewhere in the building.
He's gone. I don't even know. I'm standing up, but I can't even see him.
See across the sea of humanity, that's for sure.
Back inside the ring, though. I mean, Bobby Collins taking it.
Derek is back on the apron now.
The new hair diggler.
Oh, the rough strength. Scary to watch every time.
Picked him up like he was just a little bag of apples. Rusty Blackwell showing him off to all sides of the crowd. Derek making his way in now, and Derek is getting the same treatment that Danny was getting.
And the crowd is chanting for the toupee.
I guess anything can get over.
Oh, what is Danny doing on top row?
Oh.
Well, Danny's in a tree of woe. There's a lot of trouble right now for the Double D's.
It's a world of hurt. And but I can't even talk about what we're seeing right now.
As the WWE's R-Truth would say, that's not PG.
I mean, both the Digglers clearly scared, as they should be, of Rusty Blackwell. See Bobby Collins make his way in here now? Yes, we are. Oh, you see the Wiley tag team, the Double D's, working together their entire career, really knowing each other and what to do in these situations.
Yeah, we talked about the experience of Rusty Blackwell and Bobby Collins, but most of their experience does come from singles action. The Double D's do have the advantage in this match as the veterans of tag team wrestling.
Well, and as the tag team champions.
Exactly.
Because if Rusty Blackwell and Bobby Collins were better, they'd be the champions.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's just logic, man. Bobby Collins with those big knees coming up. Reaching for that tag. Couldn't get it.
And this is what the Double D's got to do. They got to cut the corner off, prevent Rusty from coming into the ring. Keep Bobby Collins on their side of the ring.
Again, that's what you do when you're the tag team champions. You have to.
You do whatever it takes to keep your title.
Bobby making his way, really making his way over there. The tag happens. The tag happened here. What's going on? Oh!
Clearly did not hear or see the tag. I thought we were going to see new tag champions there.
The Digglers just playing dastardly here right now. Bobby Collins on the outside of the ring with both the Digglers now.
Hard slam on the outside.
I don't know if you all could hear that, but that thud was sickening.
I felt it over here.
Bobby Collins thrown back into the ring like he's just a doll. But finding a way to kick out a second time.
I think he's just kicking out on instinct at this point.
Oh, what do we got going on here? Double tag team attempt at a double drop kick that ended poorly for the Digglers.
And everybody's down right now.
The strength of Bobby Collins to kick them both away and get the tag to Rusty. In comes Rusty, clotheslines.
Those big meat taking down the Double D's right now.
One-man wrecking crew right now. Rusty's clearly angry.
Justifiably so. I mean, it's been a minute since we've seen him. And right now he is, I think I just saw the ring move all the way to Flint with that.
Oh, super kick. Rocking Rusty Blackwell and another one. Bobby Collins, worse for wear, trying to make his way in here.
And Rusty just got taken down at ringside.
This is something that we haven't seen, but this is pretty wild right now. Rusty Blackwell's been taken down. And the Double D's win.
It always does that.
Rusty and Bobby giving it their all. Definitely giving it their all in this matchup. Just coming up a little bit short this time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they asked for a rematch somewhere down the line.
Deservedly so. They should.
Coming around 50-50 tickets are 5 for 5. We will be drawing them right before our main event. Thank you to Nova Grills and Pizza West Side for being longtime sponsors of our shows. Thank you guys very much. Are you ready, Sault Ste. Marie? Introducing first.
Our special attraction matchup of the night. I am looking forward to this one as well. I'm just looking forward to this entire card.
Yeah, this match is my early contender for match of the night.
The Steel City Benny Dynasty. And his opponent.
We're so lucky here with Turnbuckle Studios to have the CWE make their way through here and bring in such amazing top tier talent, and especially somebody with the accolades of the Brian Kendrick. See, the discussion earlier was what is going to be happening here. Who are they going to be cheering for? The hometown favorite or the legend in the ring, Brian Kendrick?
And this is the one thing that sign of respect between these two men. But the one thing I think Vinny's got to look out for is Brian Kendrick knows how to be a bit of a sneaky little, you know what?
Comes with all the years of experience and the big times that he has had within the WWE. Pretty much a stalemate here right now. These two really being able to work against each other very, very nicely.
Then he gets taken down by an armbar right away.
Classic move for a classic superstar. I don't mean classic in an old way either.
Brian playing it smart by taking a breather on the apron there.
I mean, you do have a 10 count, so easy enough to be able to do so. Take that little bit of time. I think we got our answer. The crowd really seems to be behind Vinny Da Vinci in this matchup and not the Brian Kendrick, as they are really giving him the gears.
Yeah, and the Brian Kendrick seemed a little bit bothered by that.
Wouldn't you be?
I won't lie, during my time in the ring, I have been bothered.
Head scissor takedown. Brian Kendrick making his way. Where did he go? Oh, he's okay. He is still here.
Yeah, he didn't leave the building like.
We almost had a 3 count there. Vinny Da Vinci almost beat the legend, the Brian Kendrick. Whoa! Crowd clearly behind Vinny, who flew over that top rope. Taking it out to the crowd now. Another hard chop from Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny just teeing off right now on Brian Kendrick.
Wow. Another hard chop from Vinny. This is almost exhausting for me to watch. Wow. And Brian Kendrick with a hard kick here to Vinny Da Vinci. Vinny trying to make his way back into this matchup, though. Brian Kendrick, just that veteran, really knows what he's doing and how to get things done. Wrenching on that arm right now in those ropes, using every little piece to his advantage.
Brian Kendrick with that abdominal stretch now.
Surprisingly, the crowd definitely behind Vinny Da Vinci here. Oh, he got out and got a big knee to his abdominal area. Brian Kendrick now sizing up Vinny Da Vinci. Oh!
And only a 2 count there.
2 count after hooking both those legs. Very smart on Brian Kendrick's part right now. He is going through and really working that abdominal area. that is right where you're going to have all of your breath. You take the breath away from somebody, they can't breathe, they can't move, you win.
The question I have now is, what does Vinny have to do to get out of this situation?
Tap. That's what he needs to do.
I don't think tap is in Vinny's vocabulary.
The intestinal fortitude, we'll say, of Vinny Da Vinci right now. Getting out of that abdominal stretch, willing his way and trying to get back into this matchup, and Brian Kendrick turning it back around on him.
And there's those tactics of Brian Kendrick that I've talked about earlier. He's not above doing what it takes to get that win.
As he said to the people in the crowd, he's a world-traveled superstar who knows how to use the counts to his advantage. Oh, very interesting guillotine type of maneuver. Vinny with those big clotheslines and the kick. What was that, a standing swanton?
That is the first that I've seen Vinny do that. Vinny has a deeper bag of tricks than I thought.
When he's setting it up, he set it up. He's set up for the 705. Brian Kendrick had to have studied some Vinny Da Vinci, but here it is, the 705 once again, and he hits the 705 live here in Sault Ste. Marie again.
Wow, I thought Vinny had him. I think the crowd thought the same thing.
That was the closest to 3 that I think you can get.
Vinny looking to go upstairs now.
Oh, he is high in the sky, but unfortunately not able to capitalize. Brian Kendrick, though, was able to capitalize with a huge kick to the face right there.
The look on Brian Kendrick's face right now, as you can tell, he's digging deep. He's looking for other tricks. What does he got to do to take out? And that's not it, clearly.
Wow! We just witnessed Vinny Da Vinci beating the Brian Kendrick.
I'm just in complete shock at that. I thought Kendrick had him for a few moments there, but Vinny just bounces back and takes the win.
You got to see it here. History made. Vinny Da Vinci beating 1, 2, 3 in that ring, the Brian Kendrick.
A sign of respect between these two men. Unbelievable.
Keep it going for a long time, boy, folks. At this time, we will take a short intermission. The boys will be back to say hi, let them know what you thought of their matches. Keep them up at the front for your 50-50 tickets. The more you participate, the more money is going to win. Get pictures with our headline.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
And after that brief intermission, we are back here live in Sault Ste. Marie for the 17th anniversary show of the CWE. It's going to be a year-long celebration. CWE, I'm sure, will be back here throughout the year to celebrate this amazing milestone.
Sault Ste. Marie, are we ready to start our second half? Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Just match it up. Thank my lucky stars to be living here. Because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. God bless you.
And if you haven't been able to tell by now, we are expecting Danny Duggan to be making his way out to the ring.
From the lakes of Minnesota
Tell Danny Duggan is real to this right now.
And you see Danny proudly waving that American flag around. The crowd here is not a fan. Even though we are a border city, they don't seem to be too happy with Danny Duggan. Well, apparently we've got some issues with the microphone here that Danny Duggan is trying to use. And he's just told Kevin Cross to get out of the ring and fix it. I'm sure if Danny wanted to, though, he's loud enough that he doesn't need the microphone.
Oh, yeah, he 100% has one loud mouth. You don't need the microphone to talk.
But he wanted it, and he's got it.
A new year. Do not be mistaken, because it's going to be a lot like last year. Meaning, yours truly and America are going to continue to dominate Canadians. Because it's quite simple. You are either with America or against America. That's why tonight I am giving my opponent a golden opportunity.
I like gold.
I'm gonna give my opponent the opportunity to pledge his allegiance to the greatest country in the world. Are you?
Well, I don't know what happened there, but it almost sounds like the microphone got cut off. Crowd clearly behind AJ Sanchez here, as I figured they would be. And even AJ now is asking for the microphone. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm sure you mean PHAT. That's fine. I understand. Danny Doggett, do you know where you are? If I'm being completely honest, you make a lot of sense. You make a lot of sense. I mean, I love American food. Yeah, I mean, Chipotle. It make a lot of sense, Danny, and after doing a little thinking, I thought about it. And you and I together, we can do a lot of damage. We can do a lot of damage. So, Danny, despite what others think, I think we give this a go.
What a surprising turn of events here. AJ Sanchez has pledged his allegiance to Danny.
I instead could take your hand and I can squeeze it in and I can take that flag and see right over there. I can put the stuff away and stick it straight up there.
AJ Sanchez with a change of heart here, it seems, deciding that no, he will not pledge that allegiance.
Yeah, Danny, for that brief second, thought he had the power of AJ Sanchez on him.
Well, I don't know if he thought he had the power of AJ Sanchez behind him. I think he had an easy night off, and now it's turning out not to be an easy night off. Danny was looking maybe for a handshake there. Didn't happen. Went for the boot, and AJ seesawing his leg, I guess. A little bionic elbow attempt there failed. Beautiful leg drop from AJ. The crusher, Sanchez.
Oh, he totally crushed him with that leg drop. That is for sure. And now AJ looking to go outside here. Danny's still on the outside. I don't think Danny knows that AJ's on his tail right
now. No, he's not really on his. He's stalking him. Well, tapping on his shoulder, and Danny's asking just to be left alone for a minute. Oh!
Teeing off of those chops.
We're going all the way to the back, it looks like here.
Oh, yeah, they're taking the fight all the way to the merch stand by the looks of it.
Still not back inside of that ring. Deuce trying. Deuce telling them both to get back in here. And finally, AJ throws Danny back into the ring, but gets caught with the boot from Danny Doggett.
And Danny attacking him the only way he can, doing those nefarious tactics, using the ropes to his advantage.
I mean, how do you take a big man down? Yeah, give him a kick in the face, I guess. The big patriotic leg drop, not able to get that 3 count on AJ Sanchez. AJ Sanchez with those hard elbows to the gut, trying to will his way back into this matchup, but unfortunately gets knocked right back down as Danny comes in, gives him a big boot once again to the face. How do you take a big man down? Yeah, kick him in the face.
Danny just stalking AJ right now.
That didn't look like it had very much effect.
I think all he's done is just ticked off the big man with the chops right now.
Danny trying to apologize, not working though. AJ giving a chop of his own. What we thought was going to be back and forth battle in this matchup has turned into just a domination by Danny Duggan, the man from the United States of America, on AJ Sanchez from Manitoba, Canada.
And we've talked about the experience of Danny Duggan in the past, and it's really coming into play right now. But we cannot discount AJ Sanchez right now and his strength, and that's, I think that could be the downfall of Danny Duggan in this match. He doesn't keep on him.
It very well could be, but if you're down on the ground, you're not going to have very much strength to be doing anything at all.
This is true.
Danny playing things smart, though, keeping him down on the ground as much as he possibly can. AJ Sanchez back to his feet. Danny Duggan once again taking the big man down into the cover. And again, only a 2 count. Danny using all of that count that he possibly can, which is smart on his part, I would say.
I mean, I tend to agree with you there. Keeping on the big man, that's the only thing, that's the only way you're going to beat a guy like Danny and, I mean, AJ. AJ on that fight back now.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a big crush happen right there. But Danny, once again, taking the big man down to the ground. The smart maneuver to do, the smart thing to do, take him down to the ground.
This crowd getting right behind AJ.
Referee checking on AJ Sanchez right now. We're at 2. One more, and that's it. No, it is not. AJ
come back now.
Yeah, he's finding that fight once again.
You're done. Check out the big man again.
Are we watching AJ Sanchez crush up? Is that what we're seeing right now? Yes, he is.
Teeing off with punches, followed up by that elbow. Shades of Dusty Rhodes there.
Bionic. Crushing his sternum, crushing his head, and even throwing in a little bit of athleticism in there with that roll. Don't discount the big man. Oh, it looked like AJ Sanchez was going for a package pile driver there. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Deuce.
This could
Diamond.
be bad news for AJ.
Bad news for AJ and bad news for Deuce Diamond, who got clipped there too. And he kicked out. Can you believe it? He kicked out.
No, I can't. Oh my God. I don't think Danny can believe it either.
We've seen many times before where Danny has not been able to get that win, but has gone and grabbed that flag. Now, right in front of the referee, not able to use that. He actually told Deuce to get out of the ring. Deuce didn't listen, though, but now AJ's got that flagpole. What is he going to do here, and what is the referee going to do?
He did exactly as he said he was going to do in the opening part of the match there.
Well, the only thing he didn't do was stick it sideways.
And Danny pulls off the win there. Awesome victory.
Pop-up power bomb from AJ Sanchez. Looked amazing and got that win. How amazing. AJ Sanchez showing his respect for the American flag.
Well, I'm sure he was echoing the sentiments of millions of Canadians in that moment.
Sault Ste. Marie, how we feeling? Before our 50-50, I would like, on behalf of the CWE crew, to wish Pete a very happy 45th birthday. Number 45. Pete, 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 Pete. Who's ready to win some money? What is he? Give me a second. Okay. We have ticket number 619476111. A round of applause for our big winner. It pays to come out with CWE. Now, please, your attention to our three very special announcements. CWE returns to Sault Ste. Marie on Wednesday, March 25th, with the much anticipated second annual Rage in the Cage Tour. 15 feet high, 2,000 plus pounds of steel. Will you be there? Sault Ste. Marie, are you ready for your man of the evening? Their final match is scheduled for one fall. For the CWE Championship, introducing the challenger.
The hometown boy, Diego Da Vinci, the winner of the Rumble to Remember within 2025, now here in 2026, getting his shot at the CWE Championship. What an amazing night for Diego Da Vinci.
And our champion.
And it has been a long reign as champion for chiseled Chad Daniels. He has been the CWE champion through several shows coming through here. But tonight, all that could change with the Rumble to Remember winner vying for that championship.
I've got to wonder. I got to wonder how Chad's going to handle this match, or how Diego's going to handle this matchup. Regardless, we are in for a treat with this main event.
Why are you even here? Is it a circus in town somewhere?
I think if we're seeing what we're seeing right now, Diego seems to be all ready to go. Chad Daniels, though, just arguing with this crowd here. Maybe that's going to be the downfall. Maybe the crowd's going to get into the head of Chad Daniels here this evening. Beautiful collar and elbow tie up to start off this matchup. Chad Daniels is the champ for a reason. I really hope that Diego has been studying the matches of chiseled Chad Daniels to find out how he can get that upper hand and win that championship.
Knowing Diego in his work ethic, he has for sure been able to sit down and study tape of Chad Daniels. But at the same time, Chad Daniels is a bit on that sneaky side. And again, as I brought this up before, it's very possible that Diego hasn't seen everything that Chad Daniels can do.
That possibility is real. Diego working everything that he can right now, as he should be. When you're running for a championship, you need to bring everything that you have got.
And that's one thing that I did forget to bring up. You cannot count out the experience of Diego.
You definitely can't. You know what else you can't count out? The fact that Chad Daniels doesn't need to really do anything to keep that championship, whereas the entire thing is on the shoulders of Diego Da Vinci right now, who needs to make that pin or submission.
Shut up, Benny!
Crowd is getting into the head of Chad a little bit here, but Chad is keeping on Diego as he should be. And I say that just as he gets up to taunt everybody.
I mean, this crowd definitely is loud tonight, and that's exactly what we love to see here. For the quick pin, and only a 2 count. Diego still has fight in him. Chad, I mean, working this crowd more than he seems to be working Diego, although he is going in for that pin. And again, only getting the 2 count. I think if he had not dealt with the crowd and gone in for that pin sooner, he may have secured the win.
I tend to agree with you. And again, that's where the experience of Diego is coming into play. He's well aware of when that 2 count is being made.
Diego with the roll up there. Only a 2 count. Chad didn't seem too happy about that, but he is celebrating anyways, doing those push-ups and throwing his arms in the air. And again, going with the showboat instead of going right in for that pin. Again, Chad's attention being taken away from the matchup, allowing Diego to throw a couple of punches here. But Chad right back on top of everything. And on top of Diego for that pin. And again, only a 2.
It's that tenacity of Diego coming into play again. As fast, Chad Daniels is trying to keep on him, trying to keep him pinned to the mat, trying to retain that championship. But Diego knows, Diego has that hunger, that thirst, that desire to become the CWE champion. And that is something that Chad Daniels just cannot ignore in this matchup.
Oh, definitely not.
You're mine.
Chad Daniels has had the upper hand in this entire matchup, it seems so far, though, which unfortunately could mean disaster for Diego.
I'm leaning towards that way too, but at the same time, we've known Diego to have a bit of a dirty past as well. Is it possible that Diego maybe takes into those bags of tricks and uses it against Chad Daniels to become the champion?
It's very possible. Would I love to see that? Yes, I would. You know what? We are only January 7th right now. It's still kind of the holiday season. You know what? It's the season of perpetual hope, and I am hoping for a good win here for Diego to become that champion. I'm not biased, though.
Diego mounting that comeback, driving those elbows to beat Chad Daniels, though.
You can see the almost desperation in the face of Chad Daniels, wondering what he has to do to be able to take out Diego and retain the championship, and that could do it right there.
That might do it there. Again, the tenacity of Diego coming into play.
Frustration setting in here, definitely for Chad Daniels. He can't let that get into his head, though.
Diego catching him with that inverted atomic drop. Hitting an atomic drop, another atomic drop.
An inverted, a reverted, something verted. I don't even know at this point.
Talked about that bag of tricks. That's a maneuver I have not seen Diego throw in years.
It has been a very long time, and he knows that he needs to reach deep down inside to be able to do whatever it takes. No, a kick out again.
My heart is beating out of my chest right now as we're watching this matchup. And the straps come down. That, you know, Diego means business when that happens.
Diego stalking Chad right now. Stalking him like he's prey. And the referee got kicked in the face. The referee, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The referee is down and out.
Oh my God. Look who just came to ringside, guys.
No way.
It is Sergeant Commando, guys. And the Double D's are in the ring too now. Oh my God.
Did we just see an alliance here happen? Do we have the Digglers and Sergeant Commando together?
I don't know what to make of this, but
I don't know what to make of this. This is absolutely wild and insane to me right now. These two guys, Sergeant Commando and Diego Da Vinci, longtime partners and friends, costing Diego Da Vinci the championship and aligning himself with the Digglers.
this is a miscarriage of justice, folks.
Sergeant Commando going for the salute. Chad Daniels saluting him. Oh my God. And look at that. Look at that. The Digglers are in the ring and they are hugging Sergeant Commando and beating down on Diego Da Vinci right now. I feel like I need to do something, but I don't know what I can do.
I know Diego doesn't have many friends right now, but we need some help out here for Diego.
I gave you the helmet off my head. I gave you the fatigue off my shoulders, and you still stabbed me in the back. You want a war? You got a war.
Sergeant Commando turning his back on Diego Da Vinci. I guess Diego turned his back
Vinny's
first.
in the ring.
Here he comes, Vinny Da Vinci. Made his way out here for the save. Thankfully, somebody needed to do this.
What's this I hear you want to start a war? D, you okay? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but we're going to be back here March 25th. England, there's two of you, there's two of us. You got tag titles, we don't. You right. So March 25th, the Digglers versus the Da Vinci's. Strong, you can help them if you want. We're going to do the steel cage.
Wow.
March 25th, inside the steel cage here in Sault Ste. Marie, we are going to see the Da Vinci's taking on the Digglers. As long as the Digglers are still the tag team champions, I think we have ourselves a steel cage tag team championship matchup.